What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Keto Rewind. I am Jess, and we are live from New Hampshire. So that is correct. We have been traveling for the past couple of days, and we are not in Texas. So that's why you can see the background is different. For those of you that have followed my journey for a while, when I just started this journey, I made my first trip up here. So this is like I want to say the second or third year you've probably seen this on my YouTube channel. And for those of you that are just joining, I have a camp here in New Hampshire on a lake, and my parents actually live next door year round, or when they're not living with me, they're up here at the lake. So we always spend our summers here at the lake, and it is so much fun to go from the hustle and bustle of Texas to the simple life in the woods on a lake and just enjoying our time with a family. So you're going to see lots of videos with summer grilling recipes, lots of just fun videos. I'm going to try and climb the mountain again this year. And so also that comes with, we live in the woods, internet's not very reliable. You go with the flow here. So, and that's part of adjusting to the simple life and why we come up here. So sometimes it's nice to just put the phone away and disconnect. So anyways, it is a week 123 update of my keto transformation. I have a lot of victories to talk to you about. And this video is sponsored by Perfect Keto. Thanks for sponsoring this video. More on that coming up. This video in itself is going to be short. Obviously I'm still setting up my office. I'm still unpacking and that kind of thing. So it's a little bit chaotic around here, but the show must go on. So the most important thing I wanted to talk about is I had so many non-scale victories. Normally when I travel from Texas to New Hampshire, it's a 2-day trip by car, 2 full days by car. We usually are eating burgers and french fries and milkshakes and convenience store crap. And I usually arrive up like 5 pounds, like easy. So this year I am doing the protein sparing modified fast. So I planned ahead and I packed my lunches. I planned stops. I took that extra step to plan and make sure I stayed on track. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is going to make peanut butter sandwiches for the road, and I'm going to be I have regular bread for my kids, and I've already made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, put them back in the package, so we just got to pull a sandwich out when we're on the road. And so I have the same thing going on. I have a batch of the protein sparing bread. I find it has a lot of moisture to it, so I wrapped my bread in paper towels. But I'll show you, I pre-sliced it. See if I can open this here and take a peek. So there you can see the bread. I've pre-sliced it, so all I have to do is just put some peanut butter on it and make myself my own peanut butter sandwich. So the kids will have the gluten-free bread with regular peanut butter. Kyle and I are going to have basically 2 days worth, it's planned out, of a peanut butter sandwich, and I'm going to make our peanut butter for it and have it in a little container for the road. So I'm going to measure out about 5 servings of PB2 into here. So that was 75 grams. And then I'll add some water until it's like the consistency that I want it. And then I'll have my peanut butter for on the road to keep me on track. So that's victory number 1 is going to be I planned to stay on top of my journey and get this weight off. And that was huge. So I have never arrived to New Hampshire smaller than when I left Texas. So this is a first for me. So being that we were taking a road trip, I made sure to make peanut butter sandwiches using the protein bread. I ate Built bars. I'll insert a picture here. Okay, so I'm going to show you my snack bag that I have packed. I have 1 keto day and 1 protein sparing modified fasting day. So for the keto day, we have 2 boxes of Built bars. And if you like Built bars, use the link down below. For that moment where you just want to have a candy bar, you're on the road and then you want to still have your protein and stay on track. So I did Built bars. They're delicious. They did the trick. Basically a keto Rice Krispie treat here by Perfect Keto. These are delicious. I also have the peanut butter granola bars. I have the granola bars that are coconut chocolate chip. I have some sweets. These are kind of like a sugar-free Swedish fish. Not the best ingredients, but still sugar-free and will keep me on track. And same with the Sour Patch Gummy type version. I also found another brand. Cinder's helping us pack. These are also Project 7, another way to get sugar-free. Cinder, you ready for our trip tomorrow? Another way to get sugar-free gummies. So we got worms for me and worms for Kyle, the sour worms, and bears for me. And the last thing is Keto Wise. These are delicious. Basically they're basically a fat bomb. So just, obviously this is going to be more stuff than we will need for the car ride, but we will bring all this stuff and have it in New Hampshire the whole time we're there. And I'll also show you my other bin. Okay, I went to Costco and I got high key chocolate chip cookies. I got the Catalina Crunch. So I got 2 bags of that. None of this stuff is available in New Hampshire. I have stuff to bake with. So I have the Super Fats chocolate sprinkles and the rainbow sprinkles. They're both sugar-free sprinkles. We have Marina, my youngest, is having a birthday. So I have super fat cookies. These are so freaking good. Let's see, I have the super fat pancake mix down there. The brownie mix. Try not to make too big of a mess because it's pretty all sorted. I have good old veggie straws for my kids. And then, of course, my collagen. So I have Equip's collagen. And also I have the Thrive Market collagen there. That's this bin. And the last bin, I found a new cereal. I brought all my camera equipment, the cat stuff, and then I also have this cereal. I got it at Sprouts. I will pull it out when I get to New Hampshire, but it was really good. So it's not really keto, it's more low carb, but my kids, so they can have cereal once in a while, I grabbed that. Of course, I brought collagen, and I also brought a huge thing of avocado oil to cook with. And because we're doing the protein sparing modified fast, here we go. There's what the cereal looks like. So that should be good for snacks in the car. You ready for our road trip?
Yes, I'm excited to go to New Hampshire. I'm super.
All right. And it was all about staying on track for me. And so although it wasn't the cleanest of ingredients, these things all helped me stay on track. And I arrived and I was super excited to hop on the scale. So speaking of the scale, I hopped on the scale and I am 202. So even though I spent 2 days in a car, I've been unpacking, super stressed out, the road trip as a whole, I still managed to peel off 1 pound with a road trip included. I mean, I am so proud of myself because like I said, I usually take this trip. I've done this trip probably 36 times in my life. And then more than that if you count round trip. I always gain weight. I'm usually arriving swollen and just bloated. And this year was nope, not gonna happen. I want to fight for my health. So huge non-scale and a scale victory. So being that I put the work in with the planning, it gave me my 1 pound loss on the scale and I will take it. So I'm down to 202. So the next thing is I got a paddleboard. So I'm gonna insert a clip here. So I thought paddle boards were gonna be a wicked upper arm and core workout. Well, needless to say, my legs after 10 minutes on a paddleboard, I was shaky for like 10 minutes after I'd gotten off the paddleboard. So my goal is to do lots of paddleboarding this summer. So I'm excited about this thing. Oh my gosh. And if you have ever tried a paddleboard, I kid you not, it is way harder than it looks. So hats off to those of you that rock the paddleboard. I have a new respect. And the next thing is we have kayaks here. I'm gonna do water skiing this year. I'm gonna do lots of lake life things and things that I didn't get to do before when I was 300 pounds. So lots of things I'm getting after, and that includes climbing Mount Monadnock again this year. I wanna do it again, and I'm just gonna be better prepared this time. And yeah, so also, being that I'm here in New Hampshire, those of you that love to see my parents on this channel, I'm gonna have lots of cooking videos with mom and my dad. So you will be seeing them coming up shortly. And I also wanted to say my dad is a little off track. So he was looking forward to me coming here and getting him back on track. So he is going to do the protein sparing modified fast for the remainder of this month with me and then give you his thoughts. But we're gonna get a weigh in on him probably today. And this way we'll see where he's at and all that. So he He's definitely needs me to be on top of him because he's been a little, I'm not sure what he weighs, but he's definitely up. So anyways, it's going to be my project to make sure he's doing this with me and staying on track. And another non-scale victory I wanted to mention, when we come up here to camp, we literally usually go to ice cream that first night we're here. Lots of dairy farms here that make their own ice cream. It is the most delicious ice cream ever. I have not had any ice cream since I've been here, and that is a huge victory because I kid you not, we get here, we go to ice cream. The next day, go to ice cream. So it was huge, of another victory to not want to just run right over there. I think I planned it so July 1st, that means I'm off of the protein sparing modified fast. I'm just back to keto. I will be having my first thing of ice cream when I get here. So it's planned and I'm gonna work for it. I'm not just gonna have it all the time. It's not food, it's a treat. So anyways, overall, I am in a good spirit, so we're going to be doing lots of fun videos on this channel. And if you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you don't miss any videos. So it was great to be able to be up here in time for Father's Day. We are a big family here, and to celebrate it with my dad and my husband, it was awesome. So one other thing I did, normally when we show up here, we run to the local diner and have a big breakfast, and it's just carbs and carbs and carbs. I planned to come up here and spoil my dad with a keto breakfast or a keto brunch. And so I made keto pancakes. Now this pancake mix is super fat, which is owned by Perfect Keto, the sponsor of today's video. But this pancake mix by far is the absolute best pancake mix out there. Nothing compares. I've tried them all. I promise you this one is the absolute best. So I made my dad and Kyle, I made them pancakes, and we also had homemade Canadian bacon. The most delicious and tasty pancakes. So everybody enjoyed those, and because of that, I also have a promo for you. The promo is today through Friday. You could get 20% off your entire cart, and that has to include a pancake mix or brownie mix to be able to get 20% off, plus free shipping on orders over $40. So use my link down below, and all the details will be in the description box below. And I'm also going to pin it on the first comment on here. So anyways, there was victories all around, and if you probably can tell by my attitude how happy I am. Smashing it when it came to the road trip, I stayed on track. Smashing it when it came to planning and stuff that I normally don't like to plan. I just like to go on a whim. And by planning that all out, I had a delicious Father's Day brunch prepared, ready to go as soon as I got here for my dad and also Kyle. And then also buying a paddleboard to get my workouts in and to have lots of fun there, and to just overall want it bad enough to resist all the temptation in the road trip and also the ice cream and diners and all of that. So all in all, I have nothing but great news to share, and it's another great feeling. And also another pound off. Yes. So all in all, I'm super proud of myself. It can be done. It's just a matter of, do I want it enough or not? And I want it. I want it so badly. So, and that means my vibe is high, so I'm bringing dad back on track. And also my mom always needs improvement because she doesn't like to eat her protein either. So my parents, I'm in town, so they're now going to have to get in line and get back on track with me. So all in all, I've got lots of fun videos that are coming. So stay tuned, and I'm going to go unpack and get situated, and we will see you at the next one. So next video, I'll be sure to get mom and dad on here with me. So I hope you have a great week. Remember, if you want it bad enough, you'll find a way. So go be great and make that choice every time to help yourself. I'm Jess. You're watching Keto Rewind. Bye-bye.